Hey, I'm Tatiana from WhenSheLeads.com and welcome to my 10-part video series about goal setting. So today in this video I'm going to share with you 3 goal setting tips that you can use when everything goes wrong with your goals. So let us start. Okay, so you set a goal at New Year usually, and then in April something happens, or you do your quarterly review at the end of March, beginning of the April, and you see that you're not going well with this goal. And usually people have several types of different feelings, or they stopped enjoying the goal achieving process, or they don't like the goal at all, don't see why they even started. It's too overwhelming. It has so much things that needs to be done. So that's why I decided to include this in this 10-part series about the goal setting. So first thing, when everything goes wrong, first thing you need to do is remember, why did you set that goal? So try to reflect on the process when you were setting that goal and try to find, why did you do it? What was your intention? Because when you find intention, then you will find the energy to continue to work on that goal. Or if you find that why is not resonating with you anymore, then you will decide that you're going to erase that goal. So my first tip is that finding your why did you set that goal? Why was that goal important to you a couple of months ago? The second thing that usually stops people in achieving their goals is lack of joy. So people are so focused on end. Of course we have to have end in mind, but they're so focused on the end, and I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this, and then they speak like I'm speaking now, then that they completely forget to find joy and connect with what I was saying in the first step, finding why, and enjoy that moment. So finding joy in goal achieving is not hard. It's the process you need to take in order to disconnect or connect the result with the emotions you're feeling. And I'm going to tell you one story from previous 6 months. As you heard in previous videos, I started to run, and my first goal was, okay, I need to go for 400 meters, and then I need to go for 800 meters, and then I need to go for 2 times 800 meters, and I need to do this in that time, and I was so in this measurement process that there was no joy in it. But when I was on a holiday, and when I was at the seaside, I started to run again after a 1-month break because I was sick before the holiday, so I couldn't run. And then one day I said, okay, if I don't continue running now, I will not continue running at all. And I immediately started, okay, how much should I run? How much should my pace be? I need to bring this. And then I stopped and I said, okay, go out and run. That's the main point. So I went out and I ran 3 times 700 meters. I measured it with my watch, but I was not focused on that. I was focused on the sea. I was focused on the sun. I was focused on the beautiful morning behind the sea. I was focused on the sand below my feet. So I embraced that moment of joy that I am running near seaside. That never happened before in my 40 years life. I never ran near the sea, and I was so happy that I did that, and I so much enjoyed it. It was early morning, not too early. It was 7, so it's not too early. I do not wake up at 4 or 5. I'm not that kind of productivity girl. And it was wonderful. So that moment gave me what I needed. It gave me strength, it gave me motivation to continue on. And after that, my running was more focused on feeling of joy and happiness in doing that than in measurements. Of course, for some people like I am, measurements are important because it is giving me a sense of accomplishment, and that's how I am as a human being. But some of you may not be like that, and my main message to you is find joy in the what you are feeling and what you are doing. Find joy in that, and it will help you achieve your goal. The third thing is related to the problem which comes with overwhelm. So lots of people, when they set goals and set milestones and set everything for every month they are going to do, it is too much, and then they start doing it, but somehow all parts are not connected, and they are just thinking about not what they did, but what else I need to do. So how many months I need to do to work on this, and how many days I need to work. Goal achieving should not be sacrifice in that way that you are not enjoying it, and it also it's not good that it is too stressful for you. So if you set the goals that are motivating you, if you set the goals that are deeply aligned with what you want to be as a human being in 1 year from now, what you see yourself as a vision in 1 year from now, then it should not be that struggle. But if it is, then you can do only one thing, and that is practice mindfulness. So be mindful about your achievements and what you're doing now. Try to reflect on successes in goal setting you're doing each week. Don't wait 3 months or half a year or even entire year to be satisfied with what you did. So make yourself mindful about the things you're putting in that goal in this week, the things you're putting in that goal today. So that's the best thing, because if you have this small process of continuous achievements and successes on the road, it will give you a sense of accomplishment, even though you didn't reach the final destination. I always speak with people because I drive a lot, and I really love driving. For me, driving is not I'm coming from the point A to point B. It's not at all. I love process of driving. I love passing to different cities. I love learning about different cities. I love listening different podcasts is driving. I usually love to drive on my own because I'm alone with myself, and I can think about lots of things I want to do and work on. My creativity is sparkling in those moments. So it's not destination is important, but it's also important, even much more, it is important to enjoy the process of traveling to the end of your goal. So those are 3 tips for today, and see you tomorrow. Bye.